This is all that we are taking, or all that I am taking, I should say, to Japan for the next 10 days. So we've got a little away carry-on. I haven't ever used them before, so I'm super excited to see how this goes. And then my Venta bag with the tripod straps and the tripod kind of strapped to the bottom of that. But that's it. All of our clothes, all of our lenses, all of my batteries, everything I need is going to be in these 2 bags for the next 10 days. We're going to be late and we got to go to the airport. But for real though, we're going to be late. We got to go to the airport. I'm not sure if there's a better day to leave Dallas with this weather. This is gross. Hey y'all, that's our friend Jenna. She's about to be super annoyed with how much I film her.
I was like, who pays for a sandwich?
Slow a little down is what you said. I'ma get it over in my head. White t-shirt, blue jeans. I can never get enough of you. Bright sneakers on, getting ready for a flashback. Time keeps moving on, looking at you, feeling like I could never get enough of you. And I can never get enough of you.
Hey guys, in this next section, we're going to be walking y'all through the Capsule Hotel, but we weren't able to narrate while taking the footage just because they're really big on staying quiet. So we're going to be watching the footage along with you guys so that you know what you're seeing.
All right, so we stayed in the 9 hours Capsule Hotel. You'll see here, it's so dramatic. Like standing on these stairs and looking up, it feels like you're staying in some weird futuristic space prison.
Yes.
Again, they're real big on you being quiet. You'll see more about that in a sec, why. But I wanna walk you through my level, the floor I was on. I was on the 2nd floor, the girls were on the 8th. And these numbers on the ground point to the capsule that you have. So if it's pointing to the one on the bottom, that means you're on that bottom level, or if it points to the steps there, that means you're on the top level, kind of like bunk beds. I was right here in 219, so we'll see kind of what they looked like on the inside.
So as you can see, they're super sleek, modern, clean, and really spacious.
Yeah, you could easily fit 2 people in there. You don't, but you could, which is nice. You got a lot of room. Mm-hmm. And then right here above your head, they've got this little dimmer switch, so you can turn the lights on and off. And then there's a little 2-prong charger. So if you are traveling from the States or anywhere that has a similar charger, you don't need an adapter.
They've got these little shelves next to your pillow, so if you've got your phone or really anything else that you're charging, I mean, they've set it up in a really smart way. It's all pretty convenient and right there.
And I will say, if you are traveling from another country internationally and you don't use that 2-prong, they've got the little USB plug right here. So you don't have to, bring any adapter no matter where you're coming from. You can just plug whatever device, or I guess phone device in that you've got. Right here, I'm gonna go ahead and head towards the restroom and show you guys kind of what the facilities look like. Sorry about my sock. I know y'all care. I shot all of this on an iPhone as well. I didn't want to walk around with a big camera with a heavy lens on it while people, and like weird people out. So it was the iPhone 11 Pro. The camera was incredible, but it did struggle in low light a little bit.
And just as a reminder, since the floors are separated by gender, like it's a public restroom, but it's all male or all female, so rest assured, all is good. And these showers are kind of small, but they're really clean.
Well, not just that, like the water pressure was awesome. Mm-hmm. It was great. This part's really cool. So they give you these little cards when you check in, and on the back of the card is a QR code. That's how you unlock your locker. You just kind of hold it up to that little reader light, and it clicks and you're in.
Nice. So these lockers are pretty good, but you'll see they're slim. So we were traveling with carry-ons, but our friend Jenna was really struggling to get her luggage in there. If it's not tight and compact, like it will not fit. She had to literally take her stuff out and rearrange all her things just to get it in.
Yeah, we had hard cases, so it slips in really nice, but if you've got like a backpack, just don't overstuff it.
Yeah.
And then they're really cool, like you don't have to worry about locking them. When you close them, they lock right away. Just don't leave your card in there, which I almost did a bunch. Ooh, we're gonna show you the bathrooms here. This was probably the tightest fit of the whole Capsule Hotel. I'm not a big guy, but these are tiny bathrooms. All right, we gotta pause here. You wanna tell them about this?
So if you've never been to Japan, they have these bidets like everywhere. So whether it's a home or like a public restroom facility, they are obsessed. And they will all have a bajillion buttons that you get to play around with.
That's crazy. Literally every public restroom has this. So you've got like the rear and the front water stream for cleaning. Privacy. So if you're like a little self-conscious about your tinkles or whatever sounds you're making in there, you can play music and it'll kind of distract for that.
Or if you just need a moment to like meditate, I mean, this is the time to do it.
Maybe you just need to get in the mood. Yeah, I don't know. Wand clean, we have no idea what that's about.
No, maybe just for some Harry Potter fans out there.
Yeah. We're muggles. We didn't bring our wands, but I guess if you got your wand there, you can clean that. But yeah, that blew me away. I just love, that's my favorite part about Japan, genuinely. But yeah, to show you the rest of the bathroom there, I mean, I'm not the smallest guy, but I'm definitely not the biggest guy, and these were really uncomfortable. My awesome travel hair, what's going on? And then here, I'm just gonna walk you back to the capsule again, just so you can kind of get a feel for the layout of the floor.
So you'll see a bunch of these slippers on the side. So in true, Japanese form, I mean, they will give you slippers. You don't wear shoes inside the capsule, and you definitely don't wear them inside your actual bed area.
Yeah. I also wanted to show y'all kind of like a first person POV here so you can see just how spacious these feel. Like you really wasn't that claustrophobic at all. I did wake up at 4:30. That was not the capsule's fault though.
But it was our first night in Japan, so there was definitely jet lag, and the time zone difference of like 12 to 14 hours is a lot.
All right, I want to pause here just so you can see. Y'all have noticed in the capsule when you go in, the only thing you have to close you off from the rest of the hallway is like that little paper partition. So all of these capsules here on my right that are pulled down, there's people in there sleeping, which that's why they make such a big deal about you being quiet. We didn't want to be the Americans that are like just stomping around like, no, I'm taking a shower. So.
Want to represent well.
So yeah, y'all have seen all of this again, but I'm just head back to the locker, unlock it again with that little QR code. Super cool. Grab your bag, take a shower. And again, I'm 6 feet tall. The showers were small, but like I fit under that perfectly. It was great. And that's it. That was awesome. We're not going to give too much of a review because our past selves will do that for you here. We're going to throw it back to past Dave and Kate. All right, guys. Well, that concludes my first night's sleep, my first and only night's sleep at 9 hours, little capsule hotel here in Otemachi, near Otemachi Station in Tokyo. So I'm not meeting the girls downstairs until like 7 a.m. And I woke up at like 5. And so I decided to take a shower, and I'm gonna walk to the only place anywhere near me that opens before 9 today, and that's McDonald's. So we're gonna go grab breakfast at McDonald's. So the stay, honestly, the stay wasn't bad at all. For beginners, I'm not claustrophobic at all, so if you are, you might have completely disagreed about that entire experience. The only thing that was really difficult is just not having a place that is 100% your own to lay out all of your gear and that kind of stuff. But keep in mind, we booked this place for 3 of us to stay, 1 night each. I think it was like $30 a person because we booked it far in advance, so we got like this discount for early booking. And yeah, so all things considered, it was like $90 for all 3 of us to stay there. So if you're looking for a quick place to crash, we landed in Tokyo, and then literally this morning we're leaving first thing for Kyoto. We just needed a place to drop our stuff and sleep a little bit, and we were able to do that a little bit. I think I went to bed like 12:30, and then I woke up at like 4, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. And finally at 5, I was like, all right, screw it. I'm gonna go take a shower, and I did. You guys, I'm a total idiot. I was just watching the playback of that and realized I just walked past a 7-Eleven, and if you've been to Japan before, you know their food at 7-Eleven is like actually incredible. So screw McDonald's, I'm going to 7-Eleven. This was ridiculously good, and the best thing about drinking these coffee drinks in Japan is that you have absolutely zero idea how much sugar is in these things. So I'm just going to assume this is naturally sweetened and enjoy my day. On the Capsule Hotel.
I was a total fan of the idea of it, but I didn't know if I would actually like it in real life. But it's super spacious. It's way more spacious than I would have thought. I mean, they have a public restroom, shower area to get ready, and that was super tiny. Jenna had a struggle getting her luggage into that locker, like hardcore. But if you come with a carry-on, like that should be fine. Do you want to ask me your question so I know what to...
want your thoughts on it.
I loved that I was on like the second floor of the capsules because you have these little steps to go up. And once you're in there, the bedding was pretty fine. The pillows are hard. I don't know if it's a Japan thing or if it's a we paid $30 thing to stay there, but the pillows were hard.
The $30 thing. Yeah, I imagine the rest of Japan enjoys good pillows.
The weird thing was that your I don't know, thing to close your capsule was just like a paper thing to close off. Oh, ooh, there's a snack tray. Do y'all kind of feel like Harry Potter? Like,
Well, what's her name? So
Trolley Witch.
Huh?
Are you talking about the lady that...
Oh, the trolley witch, yeah. And it was like, it is not Charlie Wench.
Okay, so the Pod Hotel was really cool. Like, it was a cool experience. I'm really glad we did it. I think I'm like a little... The pod itself was spacious, but it didn't have a door. It just had like a shade that you pull down. So the only reason that was the problem was because you could like hear what was happening in other pods or like people coming in to the floor. You could hear
in other pods.
You never know. I did like being on the second floor. That was good. Of the pods, so there's like a row of pods at the bottom and then the second one, and you climb a ladder to get, it's kind of like a bunk bed. The locker rooms were really small. Like, I think I'm too large of a person to be in the locker rooms, but that was really my only complaint, was just like the small size of the amenities, I guess. Definitely would recommend if it's like you're just staying for a night, you just need a quick place to crash, but if you're looking for like a place to hang, this is not it.
To stop what you're doing and listen.
Alright, so that's, I guess, Jenna's one-word review. If you're looking for a place to hang, this is not it. But yeah, so that's our kind of review of the Capsule Hotel. Is there anything you want to add?
No, definitely check it out. Whether you love it or not, it's still a cool experience and just something to have done at least once.
Yeah, we're big on just kind of like bucket list items. I saw that online and I was like, oh, I have to stay in one of those. That's so cool. I don't think any of us were expecting like a luxurious night's sleep, but it was way better than I've even thought it was going to be. If you do have questions that we didn't answer, leave those in the comments below. We do have a lot more that we could talk about. We just didn't want to make this a 20-minute video. Again, if you're looking for the Capsule Hotel that we stayed at, it's the 9 Hours Capsule Hotel. There are like 8 of them throughout Tokyo in different kind of like boroughs or neighborhoods or whatever. We stayed at the one at Otemachi, near Otemachi Palace, like the Imperial Palace.
That's pretty good. Look at him with that accent.
It's us Latinos. We know a little bit about enunciating. We know words good. It helps us a lot just to know what you like about these videos, what you want more of, what you want less of, all that kind of stuff. So leave a comment as well if you did enjoy this. And again, if you have any questions we didn't answer, drop them below. And Kate will answer them, because I'm done talking about capsules. Love y'all.